This is one of the saddest days I've ever experienced in video games. When Rockstar announced that they wanted to put a digital code in the box for GTA 6, I was very upset. Most people were very upset because it makes it so other companies out there want to follow the trend, like monkeys. Whoever the big monkey is, the little monkeys want to follow. So the big monkey obviously is Rockstar and GTA. So they did that, even though they kinda had to. Nintendo started this as well. They're one of the big monkeys out there, and they put the whole digital code in the box thing first. And I'm sure Rockstar saw that. Domino, 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 raise prices, raise prices, raise prices. And here we are where we are with a $900 fucking PS5 Pro. So now it's literally the end of an era. I looked it up on several different websites. This one looks the prettiest. And Sony has just announced a few hours ago that in 2028, literally January 2028, they're ending all physical media and going all digital. Sony, this part most people don't know about, but Sony has had a hard time when it comes to their market share because their other products aren't selling as well as other ones. Like their Blu-ray players and their headphones, they aren't selling as well as other companies are. So their video games are the only one that's actually making them money, so they're putting all their eggs into that basket. And when I heard that they're going only digital with this was really, really bad for gaming. Because Sony currently, and for the past few years, I guess since the PS 5 began, or like late in PS4, Sony's been very selfish. Games have been coming out there on a very, very wide production basis, like a very huge gap in between releases. Like shit, Persona. Look at Last of Us 1 to Last of Us 2, so long. Look at Persona 5 to 6, so long. Tales of Berseria to Tales of Arise, so fucking long. Tales games used to come out like every year or every other year, like nonstop, but it took like 6 years to come up with Arise, and now there's no mention at all of a new Tales game. And Persona 6, Persona games used to come out there like every year or so, like year to 6 months. Persona 3, Persona Fest, and now Persona 6 took so long, and we don't even know what the character looks like, who's the main character. And that's just one part of the whole thing. Long production cycles, high cost of games, patches of games when they come out there because there's so many bugs in there, and mediocre games coming out there. Because like I played this is personal. I played a game called Neo 3. I loved all the Neo games, I guess because it had online services, right? So Neo 3 comes out there. There's a stupidly hard boss that Team Ninja put in that game early on that you must beat. And I'm like, who thought this was okay? Who thought putting a boss like this with that has armor, teleport, shadows, fake outs, big damage, transformations, all this other shit, projectiles, yada yada yada. Who thought this was a good idea for a regular boss early in the game? And you want to charge people $80 full price, and you don't know what you're going to get in the game? Are you serious? And then they're gonna be like, okay, $80 here, $90 here, $100 here, and you don't know what you're gonna get. That's another side of the coin. And the digital side of the whole thing is that you come out and the game's gonna be $80 at first because there's no competition. 90, then 100, then 120, and then 130, and then 150, and shit like that. It's gonna keep going up and up because there's no competition. It's always been that way. You're saying like, oh, Sony and Xbox and Nintendo, they're competition with each other. When it comes to the actual game itself over there, like if it's a Sony exclusive for the PS5, they're going to charge more and more. Why would they charge less for their own property, their own IP? Why would they charge less for that shit? No. Nintendo knows. They're not going to lower the price of the games because it's digital now. No. Because they're saving money. No, that's not how it works. That's not how corporations work. They charge as high as they can and get away with it for a long time. Look at Rockstar and Red Dead 2 and GTA 5 and stuff like that. Their prices stay high years later. It stays high. They're one of the rare ones that's not Nintendo that their prices stay high the entire time. Most of the time. Until it's like completely dead or whatever. They have a threshold, and like if it's not met on that particular month, then they'll lower the price. If people keep buying that shit over there, the prices will stay high. So I anticipate GTA 5, that I'm telling you this right now, I anticipate GTA 6's price stay $80 to $100 for the offline version, of course. The online version hasn't been announced yet. I anticipate the price stay at least that way for 7 years. That's fucking right. 2033, that's when the price will dip to like $60 for GTA 6. I guarantee it. Because they don't have to do it. And with the whole digital thing coming out there, with Sony getting rid of physical games, collectors are fucked. Game stores are fucked because no one wants to fucking go to a store and buy a disc of something there's no disc in there. Just stay home, get it digital. So GameStop's done. Fucking like Best Buy's like virtually done. So many mom and pop stores are fucking done because of Sony's fucking greed. I bet they held on as long as they could, but as soon as Rockstar announced that there's not going to be no physical media for their game, Sony's like, oh, we want to do that too. We want to start making more money. Like, we heard that the reason was because they want to stop leaks, which is admirable. I'm tired of fucking spoilers out there. Stop leaks, all good over there. But then I hear one thing where it says like Rockstar may release a disc version later on. Then I hear that's bullshit. I don't know which one. I don't know. But the way this looks, it looks like Rockstar's never going to have a disc version of GTA 6 because Sony is announcing they're not even going to bother with discs anymore. Even though discs are extremely cheap compared to cartridges, back in the day, it's still not enough. Because they need to make more and more money because their pool needs to get cleaned. They need to like get maintenance on their cars. They need their housemates need to get paid. Their dogs need more food. Shit like that. So we got to pay the price. So yeah, this is the end, man. This is the end. You can sign a petition all you want. It's not going to do any fucking good because it doesn't affect their bottom line. And my face right now is like dread. I can't believe that they did this shit. I mean, like, look at the Ratchet & Clank game. Ratchet & Clank game came out there 2020, like when the PS5 dropped. Not a peep of a new Ratchet & Clank game. Not a peep of a new Spider-Man game. Spider-Man 2 has no DLC for some reason. And all these other games have like DLC up the ass, but Spider-Man 2, no DLC. Are you fucking kidding me? Sony's control is getting out of control, man. It's insane. And now, obviously, Xbox is going to do the same thing, and Nintendo's next console is probably going to be all digital too. And it's an all digital future, man. It's fucking insane that we're running out of options now. We're literally running out of options now, and stores are going to die. And Sony doesn't give a fuck because they're greedy. They're greedy motherfuckers. That the price of the console staying high all this time should have been a fucking warning, And yes, Nintendo started that as well. Nintendo keeping the price high the entire time. That was Nintendo. That should have been the son of the apocalypse right there. That was a trend. And Sony copying that one and then raising the price and stuff like that. And then Sony raises their price and GTA says digital only. Now Sony says digital only. I've never been this unhopeful, or disappointed is a better word, disappointed in the state of video games like I am at this moment. To know that Sony in the future is going to get rid of physical because they want to be absolutely greedy. They already got rid of like instruction manuals and game boxes. That was one thing. And now you're just going to give it the whole disc thing in general. I can't believe this. I can't believe that they're that fucking cheap.